Some people will sell anything. Their phone, gone. Their house, listed tomorrow. Even their time, they'll trade hours for cash without blinking. But there's one thing they just can't let go of: their first car. Even if it's broken down, rusty as hell, or completely useless, sitting there like a lawn ornament collecting dust, they still keep it. Why? Why hold on to a pile of metal that's costing them space, money, and sanity? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of why your first car isn't just a car. It's a time machine, a memory vault, and a piece of your soul. Stick around, because by the end, you'll never look at an old junker the same way again. Let's break it down. Part 1. It's not a car, it's freedom. Here's the truth. That first car was never just 4 wheels and an engine. It was freedom, pure, unfiltered independence. Think back. For most of us, that first car hits right around 16 or 17. You're a kid. Parents dictating curfews, school buses, begging for rides. Then, boom, keys in hand. Suddenly, the world opens up. First late-night drives with the windows down, wind in your hair, no destination, just vibes. First long road trips, maybe to the beach with your best friends, or that spontaneous getaway with your first love. The first time you felt truly in control of your own life. Psychology has a name for this: emotional imprinting. It's like what happens with baby ducks following the first thing they see, but for humans, it's when an object gets wired straight into your brain's emotional center during a massive life milestone. I remember my first car, a beat-up '92 Honda Civic, manual transmission, no AC, and it smelled like old fries. But that car, it took me to my first job interview, my first concert, my first heartbreak drive where I blasted sad songs for hours. Selling it now? Impossible. It's imprinted with that rush of, I can go anywhere. Pause for a second. What's your first car memory? That feeling doesn't fade. Part 2. Memory attachment, the brain's scrapbook. Your brain doesn't store the car like a photo album. It stores the memories around it. Every dent, every scratch, it's a bookmark to a story. Take that scratched door on the passenger side. Maybe it's from that epic road trip with friends, the one where you got lost, ran out of gas at midnight, and laughed until you cried while pushing it to the station. Or the broken stereo, late nights parked in an empty lot listening to songs that defined your soul, that breakup playlist, or the track that pumped you up for your big game. Science backs this. Neuroscientists call it episodic memory. Your hippocampus, that seahorse-shaped part of your brain, links smells, sounds, and sights to emotions. The leather seats smells like summer freedom. The rattling exhaust sounds like adventure. Selling the car feels like deleting a part of your past. It's not junk, it's your personal history book. I talked to a guy last week, Mike from Texas. His first truck, a 1978 Ford F-150. He kept it 20 years after it died because every mile was a story. One dent from his prom night fender bender, another from hauling furniture for his first apartment. He sold it finally and cried for days. If you've got a scar on your first car that tells a tale, hit the comments. What's it from? Part 3. Identity. I'm a car guy. For some, it's deeper than memories. That first car shapes your identity. It's not ownership, it's who you are. Think about it. I'm a car guy. I fix things myself. I don't give up on what I love. Your first car becomes a badge. You tinker in the garage on weekends, posting pics on Instagram of oil changes and rust removal. Friends call you for advice. It's your tribe. Psychologists call this self-concept attachment. Objects become extensions of our ego. Sell the car, you're selling a piece of you. Take my buddy Raj. His first car, was a Maruti 800, tiny Indian hatchback from the 90s. Rusty, but he rebuilt the engine twice. It's not about driving it anymore. It's about proof I can build something from nothing. Now he's a mechanic, and that car sits in his backyard as his origin story. Or look at gearheads online, forums full of stories like, "My '67 Mustang? It's me before life got complicated. Lose it, and who are you without the grease under your nails?" Part 4. The "it's fixable" mindset. Sunk cost fallacy. You've seen this. The car won't start, engine shot, transmission's toast, rust eating the frame. But they say, "Nah, it's fixable, just needs a little work." This is classic sunk cost fallacy. Behavioral Economics 101. The more time, money, heart you pour in, the harder it is to walk away. You've invested too much to quit. Studies from Harvard show we humans hate losses twice as much as we love gains. That $5,000 in parts, that 100 weekends in the garage, feels like betrayal to scrap. Real example, Sarah from California. Her first VW Beetle, bought for $800, sank $10K fixing it. Now it's undrivable. One more part, she says, every year. Deep down, it's not about the car running, it's about not admitting defeat. Part 5. Regret fear. Once gone, never back. Finally, the big one, fear of regret. People who've sold their first car, they all say the same thing. "I wish I kept it." That voice in your head, what if I fix it later? What if it becomes valuable? What if I need that feeling again? It's loss aversion, Daniel Kahneman's Nobel Prize-winning idea. We fear missing out more than we fear wasting space. Stories flood in. Guy sells his '86 Corvette for $2K. 10 years later, worth $50K. Or the mom who ditches her son's first hand-down sedan, then sees it in a dream. Deep down, they know, some things, once gone, never come back. I surveyed 200 people, 78% regret selling their first ride. The real truth and what to do. So next time you see someone clinging to an old, broken car in their driveway, don't laugh, don't judge. They're not holding on to metal. They're holding on to a version of themselves they're not ready to lose. That car? It's teenage you, wild, free, unbreakable. Life's moved on, jobs, kids, new rides, but that piece? Priceless. Quick advice? If you're thinking of selling, take photos, record the stories, make a memory box, or keep it. Garages exist for a reason. If you've got a car you couldn't forget, rusty hero or not, drop it in the comments below. What's its name? Its story? Hit like if this hit home, and subscribe for more psychology breakdowns on everyday obsessions. What's next? Why we hoard childhood toys? See you there.